Hello dear students, I am Tosav Antadwan, teacher educator, Government ITA, Tudigaria, Balasu. I welcome all of you to this digital learning session sponsored by Government Elementary Teacher Education Institution, Tudigaria. In this class, I am going to discuss with you about how we can build familiarity with the English language and how we can create or develop a pre-literacy curriculum for the students. So all of you are requested to actively participate in this discussion, and whatever question arises you have to answer in the comment box and you have to comment in the comment box. So let's start the class. The aim at the primary level is to build familiarity with the language in meaningful situations. In the primary level, the main aim of language learning is to build a familiarity with the language in a meaningful situation. So English teacher must give attention to create this situation or to help the students to be familiar with the English language in meaningful situation. They have to create meaningful situation and try to familiarize with the students with that language. So the child builds up a working knowledge of English. Child must build up a working knowledge of English. They must work with the English language. Teacher should help them to work with the English words, different words related to different objects, person and place. They have to use that in work. This can be done through primarily spoken input and later with written input. So first the teacher's duty is that they must give attention to the spoken inputs. That means speaking power. They need to develop students' speaking power, child speaking power in the primary level. At the primary level, child must be sufficiently equip them with the speaking. They must speak. Their spoken language must be developed first. Spoken language in English, then their writing power should be developed. The learners at this level must be exposed to the adequate amount of English. They must be exposed to the adequate amount of English just like our mother tongue. Sufficient amount of English words must be available to them. An environment should be created for them in where they can get adequate exposure to the English language. A single textbook exposure over the academic year is not sufficient or adequate for them. A single textbook is not sufficient. There must be regular exposure to a variety of meaningful language input. They must be acquainted with other books, related materials and different persons. Then input includes textbook, other printed materials such as big books, class library, parallel materials in more than one language, learner magazines, newspaper, authentic materials like reference, cover of articles, radio, video, etc. must be available for the students. Teacher must try to available them for the students or must guide them to use such materials so that they can get adequate exposure to the English language or English words. Since we all know that the child needs a silent period for the production of the language. We all know that child needs a silent period for the articulation of sounds or voice or a production of language. So English teachers should not expect quick production by the students at the primary level. English teacher, as an English teacher, they should not expect quick production of English language or any such related things by the child. They have to set their brains, think and answer. They must be given time to set their brain, think and answer. They must be given adequate time to think, to set their brains and answer, and their understanding has to be judged through their mother tongue and gesture or single word answer. Their understanding, whether they are understanding the English words or English sentences, that must be judged through their mother tongue, gesture or single word answer. Beginning with action rhymes, simple plays, etc. will engage learners with language and its performance. So, at the primary level, teacher must give attention to the action rhymes, simple plays. In that, children must be engaged properly so that they can show their performance in English words. They can get adequate amount of exposure with the help of all this. Then we will discuss about the complementing and supplementing teacher input. How we can complement and supplement teacher input we will discuss now. First, local radio can provide simple spoken English in comprehensible and interesting context. Local radio, it can provide simple spoken English. So teacher must take the help of local radio so that interestingly students can participate in it, they can engage in it, and they can have a environment how they can get the exposure to the English language. Then education satellite programs on English have to be viewed. Education satellite program, whatever may be happened, whatever may be available, that must be viewed, which may provide sustained exposure to the language. It may help learners learn English, and teachers can develop their teaching proficiency as well. It will not help only the students, it will help the teacher to develop their teaching proficiency also. So local radio, education satellite program must be viewed, must be taken seriously. Then story reading, reading out stories aloud, repeated reading with the help of pictures, video exposure have to be encouraged. Reading of stories, story retelling and rewriting build up existing proficiency of teachers. So teachers' proficiency, teachers' existing proficiency must be refined or developed with the help of all this: reading of stories, story retelling, rewriting. Regular story reading triggers the language acquisition process in children. So regular story reading, that must be given importance. Teachers should have the students to read story regularly with interest, with natural interest. Then we will discuss about some important methods. Share reading of big books, high interest books with text and illustrations should be used for group reading. So here reading must be given importance. Share reading of big books reading should be shared with the students. Then as the teacher reads, children become familiar with the story in spoken language. When the teacher reads the story, child listen that attentively, so that at the later time they can speak the whole incident of the story, so their speaking power will develop. Then the use of reading cards, that is English 400 and English 100 cards developed by CIEFL Hyderabad. Presently the English and Foreign Language University Hyderabad. So here reading cards must be used by the teacher. Some cards available here. So Hyderabad University is preparing some cards for the primary level students of English language learning. The short graded passages, 4 sentences stories, short graded passages must be utilized by the teacher for the students. Allow each learner to choose their level of difficulty and progress at their own pace after the teacher's initiation. After the teacher's initiation, children must be given time to check their progress or their difficulty where they face. Then talking books, cassettes and CD with books must be utilized by the teacher for the students. And model speech have to be used in plenty. Model speech should be encouraged by the teacher. All the students should be given importance. All the students should be given opportunity for model speech, so that their speaking power will develop at the primary level. So at the primary level, teacher should give sufficient amount of time or sufficient opportunity to the students, so that their speaking power, their spoken language power will develop. They can develop their speaking power first, and later on writing power will develop. Then a task-based and activity-oriented methodology leads to the negotiation of meaning and meaning-focused activity in the classroom situation for the real-life use of English. Then task-based and activity-oriented methodology should be used by the teacher. Task-based and activity-oriented. We not only use or know the English words, different English words, but we must be familiarized with how we can use them, how we can work with them. So working knowledge must be developed. practical knowledge must be developed. Then using existing cognitive and linguistic resources. How existing cognitive and linguistic resource will be used must be given importance. The beginners may be babies in the new language, that is English, but they are children with cognitive capacity. The child must be a new person of learning English, but their cognitive capacity, they have the cognitive capacity. Failing to use their existing cognitive and linguistic ability develop as a resource. This is in turn demotivates the learner who fails to connect his or her mental world and a new language, English. So here, teacher must give attention to the cognitive capacity of the students. Every students have some cognitive capacity. They have the power, they have the mental power to use a different language, different words, that must be given importance. Whenever we are using new words, you must familiarize the students with the words relating to different objects, their meanings, how they can be used in different context must be given importance by the teacher. So cognitive capacity must be developed by the teacher. Teacher must give attention to the development of cognitive capacity of the students. So this is all about the today's class. So very thanks to all of you for watching this video lecture. Whatever question arises in your mind, you must put it in the comment box and I will try to answer all those questions. So very thanks to all of you. Thank you.